name's Ryan, and we're doing a little mindfulness meditation here in nature. We have the foothills and the mountains close by behind me here in Colorado, just outside of Boulder, Colorado. And I'm out here on this beautiful flagstone platform here and doing some outside mindfulness meditation that I'd like to share with you today. And this can be done inside or outside. It's just kind of the times right now. If we can get outside, I think it's really healthy to be in nature and to feel the wind and see the sun and blue sky and just to be outside a little bit. And also, this can be done inside. It can be done first thing when you wake up or before you go to bed, and in so many places. So I'd just like to share this with you today and kind of help to, relax and bring ourselves back into our bodies. And the word that I like to use a lot of times is connection. So connecting to our deeper parts of ourself, and that can also be found in nature as well. So here we go. Behind or underneath me, it's nice sometimes to use a cushion, or here I just have a blanket that I folded up to kind of sit up on and relieve some of that tension or tightness that might be in the low back or the hamstrings. And then I just cross my feet like so. There's the option to come into half lotus, and you can bring the foot on top, or even coming into a full lotus. And even bringing the legs, the feet out, and bending the knees as much as you need to. So it's really about just listening to your body and where that's at. And it isn't like a right or wrong. It's just about being in the range of motion that we can be in. So I also would like to share with you today that I've had an injury here, as I had a fall and landed on the heel of my hand. And so it's for me, it's practice to really listen to my body, especially when there's an accident or pain or something like that involved, and going through the healing process, which really can be a blessing in disguise sometimes. So I'm able still to do a few yoga poses and asanas, and I definitely can do the meditation that I've been doing for 4 years now. So mindfulness meditation is what I call it, and it's really just listening to the breath. The sit bones beneath us grounding into the earth or wherever you're at. Coming up the spine, and at the top of the head, imagining or visualizing an energetic cord or string that comes down to help lengthen us up. And then from there, bring the shoulders up, back, and relax down. And then the hands is kind of falling down onto the kneecaps. Closing the eyes, if it's comfortable. And then bringing your awareness to the breath, breathing in and out through the nose if you can. Feeling the belly and the ribs expand on the inhale, and the chest rises. And on the exhale, the chest goes back down, and the belly and the ribs go back down and in towards the spine. So these are some of the breathing sensations that you might feel. You can listen to the sound of the breath as well. But just being with our breath, and the mind can be busy in the thoughts and the distractions, and just noticing with compassion and redirecting the attention back to the breath. On the inhales, we're creating some space and opening and awareness. And on the exhales, we just let everything go. Any stress or anxiety you might be feeling, any worries. And just finding that deeper place inside of you. So a lot of times, they call it dropping in, where you really kind of come down to the core in this deeper place. It can be really quiet. It's almost like being behind a waterfall. Focusing on the breath, breathing in and breathing out. Very simple technique, but not always easy to do. And being patient with ourselves and compassionate. There's not necessarily a right or wrong. It's just about learning about our bodies and where we're at. And each day can be different. But the most important thing that I find is a consistent practice. So, And even if you have an off day or you're sick or you miss a day, that's okay. It's just coming back to it. And we'll bring the hands together. So you can do this for a minute or a couple minutes or 5 minutes or as long as you need to. And then, like I said, building up a consistent practice. And I bring the hands together to say namaste and thanks for joining me. Until next time.